What's going on, everyone? It's Moose here, back again, Airguns of Michigan. And if you watch my last video, you'll see that Kraford and Lypt sent me some care packages. And let me just tell you this. If you didn't already see the Maverick in her new chassis, you need to go check out that other video. This is going to be on the Impact, and we're going to talk a little bit about the different things that I personally wanted for my Impact, and we're going to start right now. So let's take a look at the new Impact Arca Swiss rail. I love this thing. Who doesn't love Arca Swiss? I love Arca Swiss, along with the T-rail slots. So my bipod is actually connected to a Picatinny rail that is fully adjustable. It slides back, forth, you know, whatever you want to say, back and forth, up and down, in and out, whatever. But you can actually get other Arcas or Picatinny rails that will actually extend this out even further if you so choose. Kraford and Lypt was nice enough to hook me up with a locked and unloaded key tag, which is awesome for when you're at the range. Let's see here. And they actually hooked me up with some other cool stuff, and we're going to get to that in a second. But this is the Gen 3 rail. Very cool setup here. And basically how this works, let me make sure you guys can still see it. Yep, there's a little switch down here. You pull up on the switch, and the plate, it's just kind of difficult because of the position I'm in, but it's really actually easy. Plate comes off, accesses your fill probe. Take your plate, you stick it back in there, you slide it back forward, you let go of the switch, and it covers your fill probe. So awesome stuff. You can actually get these in multiple colors, and I have a few other colors here in different configurations. So we'll get to those. And we'll talk about the difference between Gen 1, Gen 2, and Gen 3 of these extended trigger guards. So let's take a look here. So that was the Gen 3. Here we have the Gen 2 in gold. Difference being is that this is just a T-rail setup. It's a little bit shorter, but it does show you that it is gold. And the same thing happens here with your fill probe plate. This one's taped on, but you guys saw it earlier. Awesome stuff. And you know, better than awesome, it even says right here, designed and manufactured in Seattle, USA. So these are not only designed in the USA, but they're actually produced in the USA. So you are buying 100% US made products. Cannot complain about that. This is the Gen 1 extended trigger guard, and the reason that fell out is because on the Gen 1 it's magnetic. So this actually comes in and snaps and magnetizes itself right to your fill probe. But you can see the difference in these. You know, these aren't clearly marked made in the US. It's a little bit shorter. I think it's about the same length as this. Yeah, about the same length. And all it does is just have the Picatinny on the end. So this was the original one that I started out with on my Impact. I've never ran the Gen 2, but then I did put on the Gen 3, and let me tell you, I like it. I like it a lot. So let's see, a couple other things that were sent along. A couple of inverted safeties. Very cool, blue and black. Very cool, thank you very much. And the upgraded probe carrier for the FX Impact. If you guys have ever heard the stories about how, you know, your probe comes loose, things like that, well, this is your answer. You can pick these up at highpressurepneumatics.com, or not .com. You can pick them up at High Pressure Pneumatics at their website at www.myhighpressureair.com. Or you can pick them up through Kraford and Lypt as well. So I just want to give a big, huge shout out to Stephen once again at Kraford and Lypt for hooking me up with all these interesting and cool things for my Impact, especially, like I said, you know, the tag. You know, I mean, when you're at the range and, you know, and they're doing a safety check, you got this thing hanging out of the end of your impact, nobody's going to question whether or not you're unloaded or not. So very, very cool. And not only that, but even if there was a pellet in your barrel, this stops anything from taking place. You cannot close your breech when this thing is pushed into the breech here. So how you utilize these, and I think it's a great idea, is you simply bring your breech back, take this, and go ahead and slide it right into, trying to do this upside down. There we go. Slide it right in, and your gun's fully safe. You can't close your action. So that's an awesome thing to have. You know, if you do shoot at the bench rest competitions or even just at your range. But definitely check these guys out, man. This thing is solid as a rock. I mean, it does not move. I mean, there's no flex whatsoever in this at all. And, you know, coming soon, I'm going to do the KLS 2 for my butt plate as well. So you'll be seeing the... you will actually, if you see me shooting competition this year at bench rest, you will see this gun in 30 cal. This is my 35 cal impact, but I am going to get a 30 cal barrel for it. I figured it's already upgraded. It's already got all the stuff that I need. And I'm just going to tune it down to shoot the 30s. So anyway, there's that. But I do appreciate you guys checking out all the sites that I just mentioned. And, you know, don't forget to tell everybody, hey, you know what? I heard about you through Moose. And, you know, he's a cool dude. You know. But either way, I'm Moose. This is Airguns of Michigan.